Do you know count? No, I don't. I only know Count Mystery, 'cause he's the best. That's just all I like.
Good morning, Rebels. This is Monday,
October 28, 2024, and this is your Week at a Glance.
Monsters aren't good at jokes unless you count Dracula. Ha 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 ha. You're not laughing, guys. This is a great review, including making a commercial. Go back later today and you just watch the first 10 seconds of this when I post on YouTube. She is my only Halloween commercial I have a student created. Week 13, October 28th to November 1st, 2024. We are on end of course 3. Organizing and protecting your data. It's an easy topic. I also want to note that there is a 5th week or 5th module here, but I'm actually, me and another teacher thought it would be wise to just move all the stuff that's professional, like your professional online profile, things like that. We're going to move that till May. So when you're leaving high school, you're like, oh yeah, like I should start thinking about how to be more professional in how I write and how I present myself and even my digital work. Today's the 15th day of second quarter. We are 35% done with second quarter. We are 63% done with first semester, and you are 31% done with your senior year. I have something even scarier. All this data is skewed because you basically don't come to my class the last week of school. Oh, next Tuesday, if you want stuff to count for second quarter progress report, turn it in by then. I'm not closing the door on August or September if you haven't turned in that work. I'm just saying sometimes you might need it for a boss, you might need it for a counselor, or for something. Grogu's watching you. Saturday Academy, 2 weeks. Help me, help you. So let's pretend you don't want to do all the multiplication tables for each of those missing assignments, or all those discussions you're missing, or all the week at a glances. You can come. If you stay all 4 hours of Saturday Academy, you'll serve detentions. Right? That's a benefit, but also you'll give me a list of stuff and I'm willing to grade it for free. So let's just say you have 10 discussions, you don't have to do the 10 multiplication tables. This is basically replacing like creating a commercial. The only caveat is I need 20 people to show up into the room. So you can bring your friend and that counts, but if usually the day before, so November 15th, around 5th period, the person in charge will say, hey, Mr. Ring, you have enough students, you can have Saturday Academy. If I don't, then I'll communicate to you guys. What do you have to do? You just show up. Some people said you have to fill out the piece of paper, you don't. And I'm only offering this one time for the semester. I didn't erase any detentions from last week, so if you got detention, late, something like that, serve it. So this week I am, so serve it so it's not doubled. Subscribe. Okay, Red Ribbon Week, your superhero tomorrow. Your clothes inside out, which was kind of funny. I should have taken a picture of my son. I was dressing up for church and someone dressed him and then his shirt was inside out. He hadn't buttoned it up. So I thought that was funny. A little 3-year-old. Beetlejuice, black, white, purple, and board green. Thursday, the scariest costume you can ever wear. A fraction, because you guys don't like fractions. And Red Friday. Tutoring online, take advantage of that. Hey, you know what's really interesting? Next year, you guys can become these tutors. Yeah. Talked about our central question, organizing and protecting data. I found an interesting article. You can look it up right now if you want to. In the 70s and 80s, there was these magazines. They had no internet. And inside, you get this annoying little piece of paper that always fell out, right? So yeah, fill out this card. And it was for people who own guns. So they're filling it out. And this article I was reading is that they said, oh yeah, they're not going to use this to sell your information. And then basically what they did, they took all of those flyers and then they actually sold it to political parties. And so when they were voting for particular political parties, they think they actually won the election by sending direct gun owners, hey, vote for this candidate. So it's really interesting. Okay, this week, no WAG. Google form. I'm doing this live and you don't have to fill one out. I'm going to work with you guys a little bit on query, big queries. We're going to log in together if you haven't already. Tomorrow, kind of like a little work day, but you'll take the Module 3 challenge together. First 20 minutes. 3.4 notes are really short. I think it's only 2 pages long, front and back. And then Wednesday and Thursday, I'm probably gonna call you guys up to you're gonna tell me a project topic, okay? Again, it's something I'm hoping that you're really passionate about, something you're really excited about, that you haven't really got to research in your school. So it might be something you did in your history class and you didn't get to follow up on it. Yeah, and I can share a bunch of topics that students have done over the years. I'll probably launch a discussion tomorrow, so it'll be due Friday, and then you'll have a quiz on Friday, paper quiz, and then 3.3, 3.4 are due. That's all for today, Rebels. Have a mathematical Monday.
If you stats with the numbers don't lie. Late work piled up, gotta ask myself why. Mr. Ain't gotta keep up the pace or you'll die. Mr. Deadline, now I'm feeling the heat. Late work policy got me shuffling on my feet. Gotta crunch the numbers, but time's slipping away. Mr. Ain't looking at me, but what can I say? If you stats with the don't lie. Late work piles up, gotta ask myself why. Late nights crunching numbers till I die. Got my calculator, pencil, a pen. Trying to make sense of this data, amen. AP stats, no joke, gotta stay on my grind. But missing deadlines got me feeling behind.